Hello, hello, and welcome to Zelda Speedruns. My name is Zenu. I'm your restreamer for today, but I'm not important. What is important are these runners. We have a Season 6 Wind Waker Losers Bracket Top 12 match, Tubamann versus Blueseangfh2, Game 2, Tuba Game 1. Tanjo is on comms and so is Koala. Jade is tracking and so is Cube. Let's go.
Dang, let's go.
Hello,
Here we
hello.
are.
Ready to get this, like Xenu said, losers bracket game. It is game 2, elimination game for Blue Sean.
Yeah, these two played last night, and it was a fairly close game from what I saw.
Yeah, I think it was
Uh,
just a few minutes between their
mhm,
finishes in
Yeah,
game 1.
so we'll see if Blue Sean can even out the score, take us to game 3, which would be played tomorrow, I think. Otherwise, if Tuba wins, he will advance to top 8, and Blue Sean is out of the tournament.
So a lot on the line in this one.
hmm
And I do know we do have one runner's agreement on, which is 4 dungeon race modes. So we'll be seeing an extra dungeon today compared to normal season 6 seeds.
Yeah. So we'll see how that affects the routing, the hints, everything.
Will any of them be foolish, do you think? And hinted or not, do you think any of them will be foolish?
Probably not. If I had to guess, no. But I guess with
I
4
know
dungeon race mode, the chances of a Baron dungeon are perhaps higher. Uh, but probably not still.
that's an awful prediction from Momo. 2
Too
foolish, 1
foolish.
hinted.
That would
Oh
be an interesting
no,
scene.
that would hurt.
Yeah. But it could happen. We'll see. We're about to
It
start
could.
here.
I know Elijah ran the numbers and found dungeons that are foolish are hinted about 2/3 of the time, so there's always a chance. And
True.
runners starting on Star Island, Tuba with the eternal Star Island problem of where the hell is my boat?
Yeah.
Let's see. Any interesting hints? So we have Wind Temple, ET.
hmm
Oh, and then our last path hint tells us FF and Forbidden Woods. That's nice.
Yep. So no DRC or Tachi today.
Very Fire Mountain Foolish. That's nice for some people. Thorn Fairy Foolish is really nice for some
Yep.
early routing shenanigans.
Northern Fair is foolish interesting as well, because you could sail to Northern from here, but now you wouldn't,
That's
of
true.
course. Um, I wonder if anyone's gonna sail to FF and just do FF, or maybe it's faster to warp. I'm not sure. But with the FF path to KD, you could make an argument to when we could dive in and try to get some stuff early.
I could definitely see that. Especially since the rest of like getting back to FF, I mean, is
hmm
it's easy. You just warp straight there. So
hmm
although I really don't know what's faster if you're at Star, sailing, or warping.
Yeah,
My brain wants to say warping. Okay, there's a hammer on Beetle. Can't get that right now, but
yeah, and both runners doing the same opening here. Pretty principled start here since Thorn is foolish. You can do these 2 islands completely. Bouchon's gonna peek the chest there.
I couldn't see it through that grass.
No.
But
Yeah.
either he's seen it or he's not seen it. We'll know eventually if it's required or not. That looks to be Blueshan's model. It looks like Young Link. Is that what that
Yeah.
is?
I don't know. Not
Does
sure.
Young Link wear pants?
There's a lot of Link variations. Oh, he must, surely. Just a very long shirt.
True. It's his pajamas actually.
And
It's a night. He's wearing a nightgown.
then Link.
Quick storage is here from both our runners inside Cliff Plat.
What is this? Both runners doing the old strat here. With right side through the vines.
And both getting it very quickly. I hate that backstrap, but they both got it easily. Blueshan going up the left side, meanwhile Tuba going down the middle.
Yeah.
No voids for Blueshan. Whew, that's good.
See the tiny differences in movement here, giving Tuba a small advantage. Storage now gonna push Tuba a little more forward, but Blueshan got storage not too far
And
behind.
Cliff Plat, also foolish, but luckily unhinted.
Yeah, that is nice. Otherwise, Bird's Peak would be hard to route it with Bomb Foolish, Thorn Foolish.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, and also, if Bird's Peak is something, you're like, oh, thank God that this was an unhinted foolish Cliff Plat, because it actually got me this item that I might need. Also, getting rupees there from the top of Cliff Plat.
Yeah, could
So
buy
knowing
that hammer now.
Yeah, you can buy that hammer at whenever it's convenient, which is probably pretty soon. No reason not to get it.
Yeah, you could do outset to buy the hammer and then go into FF perhaps.
That's also true.
We'll see.
And I think if you find a sword like here or at outset, you're going to FF so soon.
Oh, for sure, yeah. If you can full clear FF already, then why not?
Exactly. Well, they're
Ooh,
not getting a
nothing.
sword here, that's for sure.
Yeah, we just got the right side islands here being nothing.
Yeah, a whole lot of nothing on
Crazy.
this part of the map.
Yep. Now, where are the runners going to go? One option is the western swim. That's another opening people like to do. Could go straight to Windfall, could go straight to Outset.
Surely what this actually means, though, is that Angular Peak is going to be our bottleneck.
The classic Angular Peak.
And
Sphere
both
Zero.
runners warping here to Mother and Child. It is spiky, and it looks like Tuba's just going to opt to open it. Oh, that's so good for...
Yeah.
I mean, Blueshan's going to get it too, but I imagine Tuba's plan now is going to be pick up that hammer as soon as you can and then just do FF.
Yep. I'm going Outset, so you can pick up Beetle there. Makes sense.
And then while Blueshan is going to do this swim here from Mother and Child to, I assume, Western Ferry, Tuba's probably just going to pick up Western Ferry immediately after Forsaken Fortress.
Yep. Yeah. There's the hammer for Tuba.
Yeah, and that sail's not really any worse than the Super Swim, all things considered, because charging the swim and setting up the storages and things like that. So the only advantage Blueshan might have over Tuba in this scenario is if Salvage Core just has the best item in the world. Which
or this, like if this is Hookshot, it could make your life easier in FF. Bombs.
True, but I feel like going into FF this early, like we're imagining Tuba probably will, it's hard for even a Hookshot to be that impactful because he'd likely store Phantom Ganon to get up to Helmrock.
That's true, yeah. Okay, Blueshan gonna get the Pearl. Don't need that.
Not a Pearl we need this seed.
Yeah, Tuba doing nothing other outs or Link's house. Tuba didn't do Mesa's house.
I don't think
just
he
went
did
straight
Mesa's
to
house,
Beetle. Yeah.
I think you're right. Yeah. Hopefully he knows that.
Yeah. Okay, so Blueshan's gonna go grab the Salvage Core now. Okay, there's a hook shot for Tuba.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Speaking of.
And Maggie's Lair and Salvage Core, that doesn't help Blueshan immediately.
Yeah, definitely not the most impactful item right now.
Tuba's just gonna sail over to Mesa's house, it seems.
Yeah. So aware that he didn't get it earlier.
Oh, Windfall by Blueshan, interesting.
Yeah, very easy. Did Blueshan peek Beetle?
Oh, he might not have, yeah.
He might not know that hammer's just right there.
Right, yeah. That would make sense then. Not going for FF right away.
Yeah, and Blueshan doing the typical start with Mila strategy here on Windfall. Very common now in Season 6. And then, if he doesn't know that hammer's there, he could have saved that Song of Passing by just doing FF, but that do be the life of not checking Beetle, which I am someone who rarely checks Beetle early, so...
Yeah, me neither. Bombs?
Oh my
Okay.
gosh. All right. FF is just fully in logic now, by the way. Because those
Yep.
bombs put that hook shot into logic.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you would go diamond step here, surely. Grab the shard. You have bombs and hook shot, and then you just
Yeah, I think
go
you're right.
into Islet and then FF.
Yeah.
It's pretty straightforward here. Horseshoe hinted dead.
Horseshoe hinted as the Tingle Tuner, which while people do like being like, oh, hey, the Tingle Tuner, I don't think either runner's going to go out of their way for it.
Yeah.
Kind of,
Yeah, you can't really afford to meme around
Yeah.
at this part. of the tournament.
especially with how close game one was, I think.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, so Sean's just gonna turn on the windmill, get that prepared, and wait for Mila here.
Mila not playing Rupee Roulette with that pot that's behind him now. We can
Now,
only
Mila-
imagine what it might have been.
Mila has a Tingle statue, and so you can make the argument that you postpone Mila until you are at 4 statues. Because those statues could be in barren location, so there's no really need to rush Mila here.
That's true. The one caveat to that is you could potentially find all of those statues and then have nothing good to do with Mila.
Mm-hmm.
Like, let's say
Yeah.
your 4th statue is on Creeb, you know?
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, I just have to wait for Mila as I do nothing. So it's kind of a 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. This is kind of a risk mitigation play where he did start that windmill and store the door and everything during the Mila cutscene. So
Yeah,
kind
that's
of
true.
getting things done during that time he's expecting to have to do later.
Right. Okay,
Ooh,
bow.
very good item there from Maggie, though.
Yeah, Tuba's just gonna go straight into FF here. Makes sense. See what route he opts to go for. Like yesterday, he finished PG. I think he's kind of stuck to the old route.
Oh, yeah, choosing not to do Phantom Ganon first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think either route is specifically better than the other.
No, yeah. Especially, I mean, when you have bombs, for sure. Is nice.
But yeah, it is nice seeing as they started so close together. Just this very big routing divergence.
Yeah, and all because
After a
of
few
one
minutes.
tiny thing, which is
Yeah,
peeking Beetle. But I mean, it makes sense, you know, location on the open seas path to Mulgara. So, you know, kind of prioritizing perhaps Beetle there.
And speaking of Tingle statues, that is a second one there.
Mm-hmm.
For Blue Sean right on top.
A nice low jump slash there by Tuba. Grappling hook. That's a full clearable paw print now, which will be really nice to route in after Windfall for Tuba.
That's true.
Yeah, and he's gonna get the
Although-
bow too, so it's gonna be Crescent, Eastern, and Cyclos all done for Tuba as well.
Yeah, whenever he does make it that way.
Mm-hmm.
But I do imagine we'll probably see Blue Sean have that grapple and those bombs before going to Paw Print.
Mm-hmm.
And Command Melody on Tingle's first gift that is required.
Ooh.
Ooh, Magic is a very, very nice item.
That is a nice magic.
Yeah, especially early. Now, I'm noticing... Oh, it was Path to Cali Demos. That's for the grappling hook. All right. That's simple. I was just trying to think, what did we find? Because my first thought was we did find Cabana Deed, but then it's like, yeah, grappling hook's just Path to Cali Demos.
Right.
That's boring.
Who knows? We might find more. Maybe Leaf will be in Cabana or something. Still missing that, or Deku Leaf, and technically Boomerang too.
It's true. But I think, like, at
All
this
Boomerang.
point, you found the grappling hook. Don't assume anything else is potentially Path.
Yeah. Alright, a bottle in Tingle's Maze as well. So take all 3 Tingle items here being something.
That's true. Tuba is also set up very well for Cabana eventually. Kind of has...
Yeah, that's true. Nothing on Phantom Ganon, so Tuba's just gonna store that. Hopefully get a fast bomb per storage. Has to deal with the mini blends this route. Nice, first try.
Speaking of fast bomb push storage, gets it.
Yeah.
And it looks like Blueshan is going to opt to head immediately down to Cyclos from Windfall.
Yep, makes sense. Kind of
Just picked
chasing
up
that
that
great
bow.
sea path.
Yeah, just picked up that bow. Doesn't have a Northern Fairy to worry about with his routing, so.
Yeah, NFI hinted dead.
Definitely an understandable play and a quick kill there on Cyclos. Let's see what the frogs got for us today.
Yeah, I mean, our path is already fulfilled by the hammer. So we'll see.
Yeah, we do potentially have all our paths satisfied already.
Bait bag. Okay. Well, we know Bird's Peak is nothing, but we do have other bait bag checks in the seed.
Yeah, Big Pig and Needle Rock and Top of Headstone still.
Yep. Okay, now Blueshan's gonna go for DRI. I suspect that Tuba will go DRI after FF here as well, and just do the entire east of Windfall stuff. Just kind of try to look for a Picto or something. I know Tuba really wants to get a Picto. In fact, in yesterday's game, he door canceled from Windfall into Eastern to get what I assume was a hinted Picto.
That's wild to me.
Yeah. And power bracelets were just on hide and seek.
And another Tingle statue getting that early Mila, looking to potentially be good for Sean here.
Yeah. All right. Hoping for no soft locks on Tuba's side. Sean right beside his hammer beetle was right there.
Yeah.
Of course, you don't check it
Available.
yet.
I'm not seeing a bird coming down.
Yeah, not looking good for Tuba. It's taken a while, so
This is
probably
too
means it's
long, I think. I think this is, in fact, a soft lock.
Yeah. Unfortunate there by Tuba. Kind of out of his control time lost there.
Unfortunate, but it could happen to Sean.
It could, yeah. Hopefully not. Don't want that
Yeah.
for any runners.
Definitely not something you're hoping for, but I guess at this point, unless your name is Tubamann.
Yeah.
I think
if you're a fan
Tubamann
of
is really
Tubamann-
hoping that Sean will also soft lock there.
Yeah. And Sean stored the spiky peak that the fire round was dead, so gonna take that chest storage over to Eastern Fairy here.
I'm not seeing anything obvious that he stored. Never mind, he stored a shield.
Yeah. Do you need one of those?
Yeah.
Probably
Well,
both, considering we have
yeah,
Earth Temple.
with Earth Temple and Logic,
Yeah.
it can be very easy to just need both no matter what.
Yeah. Alright, Tuba attempt number 2 at Helmer Rock here. I wonder what Blueshan's going to do from here. Probably go outset.
Yeah, he does. He also does have a bottle here, so he could catch a fairy here and save Grandma.
Oh, yeah,
Getting that bottle on the jail maze at Windfall. Looks like that's what he'll do at the very least. He can also buy bait for his bait bag at outset.
Yep.
So he'll likely get that hammer and buy bait while he's there. Tuba.
Nice.
Okay, the bird came down. Whew. I got worried for a second there.
Yeah, getting multiple soft locks is definite feels bad. And Blueshan gonna opt to go pop right here. Yeah.
Definitely a little unfortunate, just since we know how easy it is for him to get bombs and grappling hook. from his position. But it's also possible that the grappling hook check has nothing. He might be able to peek the right boulder chest and see it has nothing. He has sailed past paw print and is going to beetle.
Okay. Interesting. Perhaps going for beetle before paw print. Just in
Maybe
case
hoping for
Beetle has
grapple or
something.
bombs.
Yeah. Yeah, Tuba did a glitch there in order to jump down into the tower during the cutscene that Helmarock rises up and was able to fight Helmarock down there, which removes a lot of the RNG in that fight, although of course he did kind of get screwed by RNG.
Yeah, there is a soft lock that can exist. It is potentially patched in future versions of the rando. I say potentially because the common ways it happens have been patched, but who knows about any uncommon ways
Yeah.
that we just don't know about yet.
Yeah.
And it looks like, Tuba sailing right down to Western Ferry after...
It needs to avoid these explosive barrels. That's kind of the one downside to taking the sail. If you hit one of those barrels, you will have to swim to your boat. And that is a long swim with swift sail.
Blueseangfh2 going for open chest storage here in paw print.
Oh.
This is a play that could potentially lose him a lot of time, actually.
Yeah, gets it fairly fast, but yeah, Tuba is just gonna easily breeze through paw print.
The potential time loss here also comes in if this chest that he's about to go open and store is spiky. That could be bad.
Yeah, because now Blueseangfh2 has to death warp out from behind the boulder.
Yeah.
And that takes time.
Yeah. Assuming this
It's
chest
something, and
is...
it is something.
Oh, it is. He's going to have to death warp on the choose. Very clean storage route through paw print, though.
But yeah, now you'll see here, he's just going to have to stand. Oh, he has to dump the ferry, too, because he had a ferry.
Oh, no. Yeah, the real... So that's going to be a huge time save. I'd venture to say that pretty much makes Tuba's soft lock not nearly as big of a deal.
Yep. Yeah.
Between these two. And luckily, though, Blueseangfh2 knew he had the ferry. I guess it was still equipped. But if you death warp this way and then get saved by a ferry, that's a real tilter.
Yeah, and definitely that's happened to me before.
Yeah.
Was the grapple check spiky at all?
I couldn't tell.
Okay.
But we'll know when Tuba comes to paw print, so I'm not too worried about it. Tuba checking his mail now. Oh, another bottle.
Interesting. So yeah, you can just pick up a ferry here at Western. Nice and easy. And that was from Bomb Mail, yeah. And Din's
the
Pearl
bottle
on
was
Arrow
from Bomb
Mail.
Mail. Yeah. Arrow with a kind of useless gift for us today.
Oh, here it did the ferry. Okay, he won't pick up the ferry. Yeah, I'm gonna guess Tuba goes DRI here. Makes the most sense to me. Oh, just okay.
Instead of opting for Southern Ferry Island, could get a ferry here as well.
Could. Yep. I wonder if he's gonna go to Cabana from here.
That is possible.
But he could.
He might have checked the boys on his way to Western. I'm not 100% sure. He has Maggie's letter tracked on his personal tracker and on our ZSR tracker, which is what Salvage Corps had. So.
Yeah, now Blueseangfh2's gonna Wind Waker dive into FF.
Oh, that's a little unfortunate just since we know bombs are pretty easily accessible. But he also doesn't have that hook shot, so his plan is to get captured by the Floor Master.
Yeah. See if he peeks it. The upper chest was nothing, so if he sees that it's nothing, you can avoid that, but we'll see. I hate this Wind Waker dive.
Yeah.
Very inconsistent at it. Oh, he has fire and ice arrows. He must have stored that in paw print.
Oh, true.
Yeah, and with the magic from Windfall.
Magic and fire and ice early, that's pretty nice.
Yeah.
Looks like Tuba getting some more mail there. Furor's Pearl from Southern Ferry. Let's see if Kamali's dad has any good gifts for us. Nope. Kamali's dad not coming through for us yet again.
Okay. Okay, he is gonna sail to Cabana. Yeah, so he's gonna do Cabana now.
I think it makes sense. Breaking into Cabana is usually like, oh, I don't want to do it in season 6 now because Cabana Deed and even Delivery Bag can be hinted foolish. But I think once you find Cabana Deed, you assume you'll find Delivery Bag. So
Yeah.
I could definitely understand breaking into Cabana. And then if Delivery Bag ends up being foolish, it's like, well, egg on my face.
Yeah. Makes sense though. Tuba's just really trying to find that Picto or a Windfall.
Yeah, and it looks like Blueseangfh opting to do the FF route where he kills Phantom Ganon first.
Hmm.
And then we'll store that later. He will have to get kidnapped by the Floor Master if
Yeah,
he
not
doesn't
peeking.
peek the jail, which he's not peeking here, it seems. So unfortunate. Quick store Tuba to break into Cabana, top of waterfall with a solid nothing for us.
Unhinted Cabana Baron, perhaps. We'll see. Alright, there's the grappling hook for Blueseangfh. Probably a little disappointed since he just came from Paw Print.
Yeah.
Yellow feels bad, but
Assuming it was spiky up top. I'm not 100%.
yeah.
I didn't get a good look at it, so
Alright, nice quick grab by the Floor Master there.
yeah, they can troll you a bit.
Yeah,
And he does have the bow to break out of the jail pretty quickly, so that's nice.
that's true.
Finding the crystal. Learning that crystal there was a revelation.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Alright, nothing, and now he's gonna go to the Bokoblin chest. Alright, it's a whole 2 for nothing right now in Cabana. See if it's a triple.
Private Oasis with a weak start. Can they have a strong finish?
Yeah, potentially.
Maybe, until it's just a bottle.
Nope.
That is not a bottle. That is a
yeah.
strong finish, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it was Golden that mentioned it previously, but we do have 2 shards hinted through our item or location hints. Well, 1 location, 1 item hint. So that is one of the shards.
That we
One
had
of the
no
2
idea
shards that we
about,
don't know
right?
about. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're just missing 1 shard, then 1 bow, 2 swords. and then
It's
our
not
dungeon
both
items.
unknowns. One of the shards Tuba has was one of our hinted ones.
Yeah, from
But-
Diamond Step.
Blueseangfh using the recently discovered storage spot in FF to kind of skip the bomb push, which he needed to do since he doesn't have bombs.
Yep. There is another option, but this is definitely the easier option. Don't deal with mini blends.
There are storageless ways to get up here, and it's not the worst thing in the world.
No, yeah,
do,
especially with
but-
grapple. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but just gonna do DRI into Paw Print into Eastern into Cyclos, I presume, and then Windfall from there.
I imagine he doesn't have a lot he can get done on the map from that
No.
point without going to Windfall.
Yeah.
Although I didn't see, did Tuba swim to Islet at all?
I don't think so. I don't remember him being there. Alright, peeking that chest. Can be a little
This
hard
was
to
another
see from there.
thing that Sean stored, and I'm not sure what he got here. No, he got a
That's
shield. What
true.
am I talking about?
Oh yeah,
Shield.
he did get a shield, yeah.
That's right. So,
Yeah,
but Tuba
and Paw Print.
will get to one trip this Paw Print here,
Mhm.
and we'll get to learn if Sean has to return to it for that
Yeah.
scale the wall check.
Yeah, not only is it 1 trip, but it's going to be a faster Paw Print.
Oh
than
yeah,
Blueseangfh's for sure.
not having to death warp at all, and
Yeah, Tuba trying to look at what he got. Hopefully noticed the shield there.
Shields are very easy to just not notice, though.
Yeah. Yeah, you kind of gotta go through your checklist before opening up the pause menu. Wallet, shield, power bracelets, sword.
Sword.
Yeah. I think
Magic
that's it.
sometimes.
Magic, yeah, that's true.
If you're not really listening when it fills, you might be like, huh? When did I get that?
Oh, okay. Nice. No soft lock for Blueshan. Gonna save a little time there. For his FF at least. Here's the iron boots, and Tuba's gonna go over, probably climb the boulder, peek the grapple check. I like to just do the grapple check if I have grapple. I don't kind of.
Yeah, I see. I kind of see an even mix of runners doing both. I can understand the logic behind both too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see if he goes out. This is his bow, which was Blueshan's Fire and Ice. The other bow is on Windfall on Maggie's free item.
And based on the fact that Tuba's leaving, I think he's I think that scale the wall check is nothing, so Blueshan will not have to return to paw print.
Yeah, so that's good news for Blueshan then. Won't have to invest any more time into paw print. And yeah, Blueshan also done with Helmarock, so both runners 1 dungeon out of 4 done.
Yeah, some big differences right now as Blueshan has done that first Windfall trip, but Tuba's also gone to Outset and Diamond Step and Cabana from here, so...
Yeah, and the most important one is that Outset, which was very loaded, has the hook shot, has the bombs.
Tuba will also be able to save Grandma the first time he goes there.
Yep.
Actually, no, that's exactly the opposite of what I meant. Sean will be able to save Grandma the first time he goes there. Tuba didn't get to save Grandma.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I said the wrong name, but had the right.
Yeah, and Blueshan can do Ice Ring here. No, he can't do Cabana because he doesn't have hook shot. But yeah, we'll probably see Ice Ring on Blueshan's side.
Ice Ring, and I wonder, will he go check Angular Peak? Without that hook shot, he can't get to the cave yet. Unless he happens to find Leaf at Ice Ring, which is possible.
It is very possible, yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot Tuba didn't even have a bow. Yeah, but with this bow, it's so convenient you do Cyclist now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Blueshan just grabbed the fairy here.
I assume he did. But yeah, we're going to see Tuba. What did Cyclos have again? The bait bag. Oh, God. Joy. And so, but with that bait bag, I wonder, does Tuba continue to greet out Windfall, or will he actually go?
Go back to Outset?
No. Will he continue greeting checks to try and get a picto for Windfall, or will he just bite the bullet and go to Windfall?
Yeah, I think he will go to Windfall, but he might just not do Lens of Door cancel.
It's possible.
Yeah. Yeah, because just doing the rest of your overworld stuff that's open now, oh wow, another bottle.
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy.
Alright, well, 30 minutes into the seed, we found 3 bottles total.
Now, does this mean Grandma is loaded, or is just like all a ploy by Grandma?
You know, maybe it would have made those bottles Baron blockers for what they were, except really the only thing that would have been blocked at this point is Ice Ring. Because we found other things on Windfall, and we found the other bottle was in Bomb Mail, so... What if this is the 4th bottle?
That'd be so funny. Oh, Mirror Shield. Very unfortunate that Blueshan doesn't have the hook shot from Outset, because heading down to Angular here is just be really nice. And when Tuba does this, because Tuba will do Ice Ring, with the hook shot, can go straight into Angular after that.
It is also worth noting here, though, Tuba will get magic and his fire and ice on Windfall.
Mm-hmm.
So he'll be able to check the fire and ice checks
Yeah.
that he gets here. Oh, and it looks like Blueshawn did not get a fairy at that fairy fountain. Just kind of slipped his mind, I suppose.
Yeah. But yeah, getting a fairy now kind of signals that it's time for Blueshawn to get outset. I mean, don't think he has much left, really.
Yeah, I wouldn't...
Okay, just kidding.
Where did he warp?
Great fish. Is that a mistake? What's he doing at Great Fish?
He's peeking the chest and then probably doing Islet.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah. I did not see what that chest was, but he certainly did.
No idea.
Yeah, so Islet and Needle Rock here from Blueshawn. I mean, it makes sense. He might also then take this and go to Diamond Step from Needle Rock.
Yeah, could do that.
It's just a little unfortunate because we know how much more convenient his route could be if he went to Outset.
Yeah.
But that's with the information we have that he doesn't. He is getting a little bullied by these boats.
Yeah, gonna go for... Oh, nice. Nice little sail jump there into Islet. There's a second ball for Tuba.
Joy.
Yeah,
What I wonder
has
is, will
magic there.
Tuba get Mila?
Yeah, it is already daytime, and not turning it to night, so might just skip Mila for now. Boomerang and Islet. Oh, what's happening? Oh, he's just gonna do hide and seek.
Just doing hide and seek.
Interesting. Okay.
The Windfall bow was on Maggie's free gift.
The Tuba's gonna do now. Yeah, like Advo says, it makes sense. You have bow and magic now, so normally you do Mila right away because you don't know when you're gonna get 2 bows and magic. But now that you already have 2 of those 3 items, and Mila is just a Tingle statue.
Well, and he's gonna get that second bow. So
yeah.
But I imagine that at this point, might as well get Mila, right? You know she's a Tingle statue, which maybe we don't need it, but if you're doing all the fire and ice stuff while she's going...
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I think that's the risk mitigation play. The gamble play is to just say, I probably don't need Tingle.
Yeah, and I think he's doing hide and seek here. Normally some runners would save hide and seek until they have Picto, so they can do Lens of Door Cancel. But I suspect that this is kind of a reaction to last night's seed, where he kind of wasted some time because he didn't get the power bracelets from hide and seek.
Potentially.
Yeah.
And he always has the option of just doing a quick blind door cancel later, or if he finds Leaf, having a pretty quick trip into Lenzo's house anyway. So while it's definitely uncommon these days to see just hide and seek for the sake of hide and seek, it's not... I don't actually think there's anything wrong with the play.
No, yeah. For sure.
But we are going to see Needle Rock Cave here from Blueshawn's sign. We saw the chest was wooden, I believe. Definitely not paying off, but the cave having something.
Yeah, we're kind of looking for a Leaf now. Leaf would let us do Forbidden Woods. Getting a wallet instead.
That could be a Leaf.
Something. Yeah. I imagine Blueshawn's just going to check it here, see if it's a hook shot, and then use that for Diamond Step.
Unfortunately, we know it won't be a hook shot.
Oh, there's a magic on 500. Interesting.
Oh, wow. I don't think we're going to see that one picked up.
No, yeah.
As nice as double magic is.
Yeah, early magic, 3 bottles. Don't think we'll have issues with magic. I'd hope not.
Yeah, it looks like he is going to sail down to Diamond Step, break in with the Octo to get that hinted shard.
Yeah, so these little things for Blueshawn resulting in him doing these islands suboptimally compared to Tuba.
Well, and it's again the thing of, ultimately I understand the decision,
Mm-hmm.
Like with his knowledge, it makes sense. It's just since we know how easily he could get his what's it called? His hook shot.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little unfortunate. And Tuba turning on the windmill during the day here seems like he's not going to opt to do Mila, sorry. So definitely a riskier route, I think. Unless he's just going to turn the windmill on during the day and then shoot it at night. Which is possible.
Yeah, maybe not trying to be really safe with Mila routing or something. Not sure.
Based on the fact that he's not going to where Mila is,
yeah,
I think he's just fully gambling her, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a decision that could come back to bite him.
Yeah.
But that being said, he is a game up in this series, so he has a little bit of wiggle room. So playing a little riskier here, I think, is a play that makes sense. It's also not the biggest risk I've seen him take.
Yeah, yeah, and he said in the race room last night that as he continues in the tournament, he feels like he will greed more. So this might be like kind of a result of that. Just trying to get every little time save that he can.
Yeah.
Oh, a delivery bag on Creep.
That is
And yeah,
really
Apprentice
annoying,
was
actually.
dead as well. Yeah, we're gonna turn to Miss Marie here.
I didn't see what Ivan gave. I assume it was nothing.
Yeah, I don't remember. Miss Marie was nothing either. Alright, now Blue Sean's gonna go to outset.
We'll get
get the bad news that
the bombs and that hook shot and just kind of see like, oh, that would have been really nice to have 20 minutes ago.
Yeah, we'll be the first one to save Grandma. See if that ends up being anything. Could be our Leaf.
It's true. And if that's Leaf, that's a pretty big find.
Yeah.
Because at this point, I think the only things that could drive Tuba back to outset would be Leaf or Power Bracelets, and preferably both.
Alright, yes, Tuba's gonna go do some checks now that he's got delivery bag. Do the Maggie's letter stuff. Gets a nice turnaround for the camera angle.
And critically, Tuba should be able to pick up the Zunari flower on this first trip to Windfall. So that could be very nice. Just maybe one less trip to Windfall for him overall. Those kind of little routing things could work out. But like we said, little routing things, we're going to see Sean save Grandma, and maybe Grandma will have something really, really good for us. I just, for the sake of ZSR's, the chat, I hope she does have Leaf. Everyone wants Grandma to be saved, but sometimes when she gives you nothing, you're like, why did I bother?
Yeah, I'm also seeing that first check in Wind Temple is also open.
That's terrifying, and we're gonna ignore that possibility.
Yeah, I don't think Tuba's gonna go for that big of a Gamba play, especially with some much better options on the map to take, and the fact that he has to come back to Tuzunari anyways. Probably we'll just do the same thing that Blueshan did: Great Fish, Islet, Needle Rock, and turn into Flower there as well.
Although Tuba will be able to check Ice Ring as well, but then go down to Angular, and we'll be able to see what's there. And I imagine if either runner does an early Wind Temple trip here, we'd see them go open the Warp Pot. Because you can open it now with what they have.
You can, yeah. It's definitely a little bit of pain to get to the Warp Pot leafless. I don't know, I guess just that second room.
Sean doing 2 Song of Passings, just really paranoid about his Grandma mail. That first one would have done it, though.
Yeah. Maybe he wants it to be Dave or something.
That's also possible.
Whoa! Wait, was that? No, that wasn't Grandma mail. Okay.
That was wallet mail, wasn't it? What? What was that? No, that was bomb mail. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Grandma
So
mail
now,
cow bracelets.
actually,
That is required.
yeah. So now Blueshot can just do Big Pig. Nice. And we'll do the piggy cuts daytime too.
Yeah. That double song of passing working out for him, sort of.
Yeah, and if Big Pig is Leaf, then you just go and do a Great Fairy too.
Yeah. Now that
You
would
zoom
be a
in.
dream that I don't know you can rely on.
No, yeah.
But also, I'm noticing that those power bracelets put all of Earth Temple into logic.
Yeah,
That is.
yeah. Leafless
And
Earth Temple.
looking at his items for Blueshan, that is 100% of Earth Temple in logic for him.
Hmm.
It's not
Yeah.
just between runners. It's for him. Earth Temple is fully in logic. So
Yeah.
maybe there's a leaf in there.
Maybe I would not, though.
I am not saying I would, but I'm saying it is now a very, very real possibility. And it's
Yeah.
not even like the pseudo in logic where like, oh, our runners broke logic with storage and so all the checks are blue but with little question marks. No, ET is just in logic sphere 3.
Hmm. Yeah, I mean, what else does Blueshot have right now? Angular, 2 checks in Angular.
Angular,
And
top of headstone, neither runner seen. Tree branch for Forest Haven, we've not seen. Blueshan hasn't gotten his delivery bag from Kreeb, and thus also hasn't done the trading quest, which we just saw Tuba do the trading quest, but he hasn't turned the check in.
Yeah, yeah. There's definitely some annoying checks left in the overworld. I could see temptation to just do Earth Temple because of density.
And all things considered, if Leaf is in Earth Temple, then in almost no world is Earth Temple here a bad play. Obviously, no one knows that yet.
No, yeah.
But, Leaf could easily be in Earth Temple and then the last bow in Forbidden Woods, at which point, like, you're probably not having lights for Earth Temple.
Mm-hmm.
So
it would be interesting play, a game-defining play.
Yeah, and it would definitely be a risk, but it's a risk that could pay off at this point. So, oh yeah, Big Pig with the big L.
Just resetting. He must have saved.
Yeah, I think he did this after Jaboon's cave. So
I see. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I would probably do the same thing here as Blueshot. At least go to Headstone, open up the ore pot in the dungeon. And
that also makes sense. Yeah, it's an option, but we'll see what he chooses because
yeah, maybe he'll peek the first chest. It's spiky, and suddenly you're staying in Earth Temple.
And maybe he'll just do the dungeon and find his lights or his leaf in the dungeon, or both.
Was that leaf?
That might have been leaf.
I think that might have been leaf, yeah. I mean, I don't think you still do Earth Temple here. I think you still bail. I mean, I guess you could go mode it.
It might not have been leaf based on the fact that he is not getting it and instead going into the dungeon.
Interesting. It looked flat to me, which was kind of the sign. So
it also looked flat to me, but maybe it was, I don't know. I don't know what it was.
Yeah, that's could be.
Tuba though is opting to head to Forest Haven. I imagine he's actually going to check top of Tree Branch and then take that into Ice Ring Angular.
Mm-hmm.
Tuba noticing the magic meter.
Yeah. It's pretty funny. We had another game recently that had magic on 950, I think it was. We did not see that one bot either.
Neither runner has a face cam on, but I like how everyone could tell Tuba did a double take upon noticing the magic meter.
Wait, Blueshan didn't open the warp pot. I think he's just committed to Earth
Temple.
I
think he's just committing to Earth Temple, which, again, like, that's always the scare when you see a whole temple in logic this early. That maybe my progression is just in there, so I think he's worried enough about it that he's just going to commit to a slightly slower Earth Temple. But again, if Leaf is in here, you're forced to do that slower Earth Temple, so...
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, that Moblin's an absolute jerk.
Yeah, so we'll have to see. He was just going to do basically the opposite probably gonna end
Yeah.
his route at Earth Temple.
That's how I imagine I would do it, but again, I can kind of see the mentality for either way.
Vanilla Leaf, ah yes.
Vanilla
the
Leaf
seed.
would be insane for Tuba.
Would be. I've seen it though.
Yeah,
Nice.
definitely.
No.
It is not Vanilla Leaf.
Yeah, we
But-
only saw the peak from Blueseangfh for the island, but I don't think either of us got a good look.
But the other big thing here is that Tuba at Ice Ring after this is going to find his third bottle. That's super important. But then also
Yes.
his mirror shield for Angular. So if Leaf is on
Not only
top
mirror-
of or in
Yeah.
Angular, that
Yeah.
could be that could also be huge for Tuba. If Leaf is on top of Angular, that is actually a tragedy for Sean.
Yeah, and
If it's the check he could have gotten.
yeah, I'm definitely scared about Earth Temple because, you already know there's a shard on Vital Mail,
Yeah.
so there's no like guarantee that there's anything else in there.
Exactly. With that hint, this dungeon already couldn't be barren, so
You would just go do Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple first, and then
Yeah.
go mode Earth Temple in the end.
potentially. That is definitely a scary possibility, but again, another scary possibility is Leafs in ET basement.
Yeah.
And have fun, kid,
Yep.
So
Or Leaf
until
in the
we
mini
know where the
boss.
item is, it's will this gamble pay off?
Yeah, we'll see what Blueshot opts to do here with the chest storage. Like Momo suggests, could do left side first, hoping for Leaf, or might just go straight down to the boss.
Could do left side first. Also, very importantly, in terms of left side first, is we did get the hint that the mini boss of this dungeon is dead.
That's true, yeah. That's really nice.
So
don't-
you could do left side first and then just store the 3 blocks room to get through. He's taking... Oh, yeah, he is doing left side, and that's why he's taking Medley, I think.
Yep.
Because he brought Medley all the way up top.
Alright, go down to Angular here, our last Sphere 0. Very infamous Sphere 0 check, because it's quite hard to route. So with CTMC it's a little better, but you kind of need a Leaf or hookshot, Leaf and Magic or hookshot to do that peak. So we will see what's gonna be. Who's gonna get Leaf first, Tuba or Blueshawn?
And I couldn't see what was on the peak, but
Nah, I didn't see
we'll
it
know
either.
eventually. But let's see, is this
Nothing?
spiky? It's nothing in there, so...
And was the peak spiky? No. Okay.
All
So remaining is Zanari. First check in Wind Temple.
And then all of Earth Temple, so...
All at Earth Temple. We're gonna do Grandma now. Grandma and buy bait. Yeah, I wonder if Tuba commits to Earth Temple here too. I don't know. Not sure what's going through his mind right now. Bushan gonna void there and through Block's room.
It's whatever. I think it was a wooden chest in first crypt, so...
Yeah.
Solid nothing.
Did he peek? He must have peeked the second crypt.
I don't think he did.
Or-
I don't think he's been
no?
to second crypt.
Okay.
I think he did the 3 blocks room, killed the enemies, peeked the chest, and then went straight here and voided.
Okay, interesting. So yeah, interesting. Yeah, I would have. I mean, you must have peeked the behind statues at least, but then I would have just done the 3 or second crypt and then stored this chest to continue.
Yeah, I
through the
mean, he
dungeon.
still could always just store this chest to continue.
Yeah,
He might have been
that's
worried
true.
about falling down into second crypt with storage. That's a spiky chest, though.
That is a spiky. We're just gonna open it. Let's see what it is. Is this Leaf? Picto. Oh,
Pictobot.
what if Lenzo has leaf?
Oh no,
Oh, Lenzo
Lenzo,
door cancel would have been the
Lenzo has
play.
leaf. That would be disgusting. And that is available to Tuba still, actually.
Yeah.
Before he goes into ET, he could always just door cancel. But then if Pompey and Vera have leaf,
Oh yeah, that's gross.
feels
All right,
even
what's
worse.
this?
Oh,
Small key.
small key. Okay.
Okay. That's 2 out of 3, which means 1 small key is in Floor Masters. Or yeah.
Yeah,
small
one
key's in
small
Floor
key's in
Masters.
Floor Master room.
You've seen everything else.
Tuba
Yeah.
picking up his power bracelets from Grandma. Probably gonna go throw the pig or not.
Oh, it needs to buy bait, I guess.
Oh, did he not buy bait?
Oh,
No, just not throwing the pig.
what the?
Now
Wait.
that's a wild play.
That is a wild play, yeah.
We know it's
Very
nothing.
odd.
We know it's nothing, but he doesn't.
Yeah. Maybe just not thinking about it. It's very easy to just forget it. Like, you know, you
Yeah,
just
it's
got... Oh, he's turning around? No, he's peeking? What's he doing? I don't know what he's doing.
He's
He might not know what he's doing either. But yeah, like, if you just get power bracelets, you're already thinking, you know, you're not accounting power bracelets in your routing. You're already thinking, oh, I'm going to do this. Okay, it was a blue
that was
key
a blue
there.
rupee. Yeah.
What the heck?
Okay. Wow. Tanjo, we need to get our eyes checked. We both wear glasses, and they're not doing a good job.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, I think I need to update my prescription, but last time I went to the optometrist, they said everything was fine. And I was like, you sure, bro? But, you know, I'm not the doctor, so I don't know. Okay. If I was Tuba, I would just open the warp pot and leave. But, I mean, you have Zanari left, and you don't have great checks left, so...
If I was Tuba, I'd open the warp pot and then continue the dungeon and then leave after finding that Picto box. Out of just pure anger,
Okay.
I think.
They're both gonna commit. Okay. So neither like yeah. Okay.
Yeah, neither of them open that warp pot. They're just fully committing to this dungeon. So
Yeah.
it's not gonna bite either runner though. They're not going to
No. Yeah. Yeah. And is one of them more equipped than the other? No, not really.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh man,
They've
if
really
there's a
done pretty
bow
much-
and leaf in Lenzo's chest, that's like
If it's a bow and leaf in Lenzo's chest, both of them are thinking I have lost this race.
yeah.
Like, and with both of them would be like, oh, the other runner probably just would have been like, I'm doing this before I go to ET.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's our third small key there for Blue Sean. That first chest in the Floor Master room. Definitely the more annoying one to be a small key.
Yeah. Yeah. If that was brown, then you could just turn around.
You could just
and
leave,
continue.
yeah.
Yeah. Now, if it was spiky, it'd be also quite annoying.
But if it's spiky, you could then open it and then leave, because he's not storing his way through here since he has a
That's
leaf.
true. Yeah, that's
So
true.
yeah, he could just open it and then not kill all the Floor Masters.
Oh, here we go. There's this leaf. Ladies and gentlemen, is this leaf? Yes!
Oh
it
my
is
gosh.
leaf
All right,
in Earth
so-
Temple. It was the play to stay in Earth Temple. I would have double dipped. Fair enough.
Me too, but it looks like Tuba's gonna actually end up getting that before checking left side.
Okay.
Based on the fact that he's opening his way already.
Yeah. So we'll be able to do left side a little easier.
Unless he's just planning on checking left side and then not storing to continue through the dungeon.
Yeah, we'll see. Okay, so now we're missing 1 shard, 2 swords, and a bow now. And that's it. Okay. Now, I'm assuming that both Forbidden Woods and Wind Temple will have at least 1 item.
Yeah,
So-
we're still missing a bow. We're still missing one of those shards. We're still missing 2 swords. So... And if one of them has a bottle, that's a Baron blocker.
Yeah.
Picto could also be a Baron blocker, potentially, so...
Oops. Alright. Our fire alarm just went off for no reason.
Oh no. Blueseang just got his big key in third crypt. Kind of nice that you don't have to look for it downstairs. Neither of the transparent chests are gonna be big keys.
Yeah. Could be interesting. I guess after this, you have Forbidden Woods, you have Wind Temple, go back to Windfall, but you probably just do Forbidden Woods, almost certainly, I think. And then for Blueseang, it would be routing that into Ice or into Angular. And yeah. Then Tuba can do Big Pig without Sit Fairy now as well.
Oh
Now they're getting
no.
grabbed. Uh-oh. Yeah, this just sucks. Fortunately, he didn't storage to get down here. Okay, just gonna kill the Floor Master.
Well, unfortunately, he's doing this before checking the Floor Master room.
Yeah, why did he even bring Medley here? Wait a minute.
That's another good question. I'm not totally sure. That's actually a better question. Why did he bring Medley here? You don't need her for this room at all.
Oh no.
And all that happens is this.
Oh no. Well, you just leave the room and come back in, right? You don't have to kill the Floor Master.
Surely.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, there she goes.
Okay. Yeah. He might be
Well,
little...
lucky for him, he can go get his leaf over here, and then it's completely irrelevant because you don't need Medley at that point. But yeah, I have no idea why he went into that room first.
Yeah. I mean, well, you need storage, chest storage to continue, right?
No.
Or did he break?
With the leaf, you can break the elephant statue in the room where you start the light.
No. Yeah. It's
but he could have just come to this room first, and like gotten the checks, and then opened.
You can use her to avoid getting cursed, I guess. I feel like Tuba wouldn't make that kind of play though. It just seems a little unnecessary. Yeah. I don't know.
I think getting this leaf here, I expect he'll go open the elephant statue with the leaf strategy, and then store third crypt to get past third crypt. That's the on-the-fly routing that I think would make the most sense.
I got another spiky in the Stavros crypt here in the third crypt. I was just gonna save. Maybe we'll do left side now? I don't know what he's gonna do, honestly.
Oh, he did push the mirror.
Lights! Oh
Light
my
arrows
goodness.
down there. Wow, ET was the right play.
Holy moly. Yeah, he might not be able to do the leaf strike anymore with the push mirror as well, yeah.
That's probably true, yeah, because you can't leaf into the light because the mirror is taking its place.
Yeah.
And you can't pull the mirror because it locks into place, so...
Yeah, we'll probably just do left side and then take that chest storage down to the basement.
Definitely a little... I still don't know why he did that side first.
Yeah.
Like, obviously I had the perfect information of, like, your leaf's over there. But also, like, you're doing ET without leaf. You want to find leaf. You know it could be there.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, so with the lights, we're missing 2 swords and a shard. We assume a sword in each dungeon, then we're really just missing a shard. 1 item.
2 swords in swords in Lenzos, a Picto in Wind Temple, and a bottle in Forbidden Woods. That's my guess.
Ah. And then where's the last shard?
Pompey and Vera.
Ah, yes, of course.
I kind of did forget to
over
account
the
for
lens
that
of their
one.
cancer. That would be gross.
That would be gross.
For the lens of door cancelers. For
Yeah.
those that will have picked, though, it won't be as bad.
I think it'd be gross for anyone at that point if you have two unhinted foolish dungeons with just Baron blockers.
Yeah. Yeah. Be a wild go mode, though.
It would be a wild go mode. That would be pretty fun.
Could even maybe store a key in Forbidden Woods and take that to Wind Temple. That'd be the
Certainly
dream.
try. It's hard to store a key in Forbidden Woods
Yeah.
and know what you're storing.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess unless you find the big key first.
Ooh, that would be bad.
That would be
really
even worse
bad.
since we know that's his lights.
Wait, what's happening?
Are we radio mode again? Tanjo, I'm scared.
Hello? Jahala is going into Tuba screen. What's happening?
Okay. Again? Oh, no.
Yeah. Sean threw Jalhala. He rolled into Tuba, instantly killing him, sending him to file 2.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
That would be wild. Now, where does Sean go after this? Looks like he's just going straight to Forbidden Woods. Yeah.
Yeah. Makes sense. Completely makes sense. I would do the same play.
Yeah. I think, God, in this position, I actually think Sean has the lead here.
Yeah, I
That's-
was going to say 1 shard over. No. Does he?
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, no, yeah, he does. Sean has 2 boss shards. What
Right.
shard does Tuba have over Sean? Oh, Private Oasis, of course.
Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah,
Um,
and that's all they're missing. Like, maybe Blue Sean can dodge delivery bag this seed. I mean, you'd have to deed skip into Cabana, just a play. I don't know when you do that. But you could.
I did forget about Private Oasis, so because I knew Tuba had cleared a lot of overworld, that a lot of it ended up being nothing
Mhm.
versus Sean. But okay, I wasn't accounting for that chart, but I still think Blue Sean kind of is in a bit of a lead position here.
Yeah, definitely a good spot for Blue Sean, but Tuba can easily catch up as Blue Sean kind of does the things that Tuba has
Yeah.
done.
Blue Sean opting not to store that bottom chest in Forbidden Woods, just opening it and then save warping back to the start of the dungeon.
Yeah, I mean, that's Ghost Ship chart, so if Tuba stores that, which I suspect he will, that's going to be some time loss going through your menu
Looking
trying to
for
see
it,
what it
yeah.
is. Yeah. Wonder where Ghost Ship
Although-
even is.
At this point, and he has delivery bag, he could pretty easily suss out that it must have been Ghost Ship chart.
Yeah, that's fair.
Mostly by just looking at his delivery bag and being like, there's nothing new in there. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's curious because if Ghost Ship is at Bomb Island for Blue Sean, which it may well be, then that could lead him into doing deed skip Cabana because you're kind of right there anyways.
Would Ghost Ship be at Bomb Island? He's played Song of Passing a lot of times now.
He has, yeah.
I'm not sure it'll be at Bomb Island. It could be, and I could just have lost track of his day-night cycle, but it might be past Bomb Island at this point.
I could see it, yeah. Oh, Tuba King. Yelled at by the Redead there. Just gonna skip the big key. Just gonna open up the warp pod and just come
Oh,
back
that's
in
right. I forgot Tuba had storage. I was like, why is he skipping that big key?
after.
Right. Now he stored his Picto box to get here.
Yeah. Yeah, and so the main thing here for Tuba is not skipping third crypt here.
Yeah. Which, based
I don't
on him
think he
doing
will.
mini boss. Well, but again, if he misread his hint for mini boss as
Yeah.
the crypt,
Yeah, I don't know. It's
So-
hard to say.
I am worried he misread that hint now.
Yeah, no lights for Jalhala either, so definitely a little bit of a slower fight here for Tuba.
And let me tell you, if he did misread that hint, it's not I think Blue Sean has a lead, it's I think Sean has a huge lead
Yeah.
if Tuba
Yeah.
has misread that hint.
Yeah. We will see.
The indication that Tuba might have misread that hint is that he went into Stalfos mini boss and did it.
Hmm.
So
That's
he
a
did
really
stealth
easy
us mini
hint to
boss.
misread.
Yeah.
So-
I'm going to say everyone. I'm speaking for myself and several people I know. Lots of people have done that at some point. I know I
Yeah.
have.
There's just one word difference between those
Yeah.
two locations. So,
Crypt and mini boss. So yeah.
yeah, I mean, there's like a similar, or there used to be a similar hint in Ocarina of Time, Skull Mask and Skull Kid, and I've mixed those up many times.
Yeah.
Just one word. Oh, and getting trolled by the light there. It's always a little annoying.
Yeah.
That's why having lights for this is really nice.
Ooh, Blueshan making that cycle here, and Tall Room is nothing. As it always is, until it is something.
Yeah.
The problem is all it can ever be is a bow, and we already have all the bows. So I'm memeing, by the way, it can be other items. Just in case anyone is unclear. I just feel like I find bows in that chest all the time.
I see. Nothing. No something. 'Cause he is going for us. Is this one of our swords? Surely, right? Yes.
It is. Well,
Alright.
my annoying dream has not come to pass.
Yeah. Yeah. Alright. Just one sword, one shard from go mode. I mean, Blueshan still needs to do Cabana, so like if those items are here in Forbidden Woods, he's not in go mode yet,
Yeah.
but he's very close.
Also, I just noticed 2 of the 3 chests in Forbidden Woods basement were hinted as nothing. All that's in the basement is chest across the red flower.
Oh yeah, that's wild actually. Yeah. 2 is going back into the basement. Moment of truth here. Will Tuba check third Stalfos or third crypt? Picto and Lenzo sort of Manenko could be.
That is true. It is possible.
Not doing.
God.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Yeah.
And if there's a Picto, like in that case, if there's a Picto up there and then a sword on Manenko, or even a sword on Pompey Vera, even worse, you're like, God, Door Canceler's just winning again.
Yeah. Is that Spiky? Wow,
That
the
is
one
spiky.
item here is Spiky. Is this the last shard? No, it's the last sword.
Both swords in
Wow.
Forbidden
So
Woods.
we're one shard
Wow.
from go mode, and we still have yet to touch Wind Temple. Oh my goodness. If
Where's the other hinted shard again?
Cabana. Oh,
Oh, letter from
shard?
Baito.
They're from Baito, yeah.
Baito. So we haven't found Note to Mom.
That's right. We need Note to Mom, and we need delivery bag for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, delivery bag. We spent all that time being like, maybe delivery bag is foolish. Meanwhile,
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Meanwhile-
Okay. Yeah. So I feel like Blueshan doesn't actually have that much of an advantage, unless Tuba doesn't do the thing here, which he's going backwards through, so he must be.
Yeah, based on the fact that he's
the,
leaving this room, I think he's doing the Stalfos crypt, and then instead of misreading the hint, might have just completely forgotten about it.
Yeah.
Or realized while he was in the mini boss, like, wait, this was dead.
Mhm.
That's also something I have done.
Yeah, for sure. Alright, so yeah, Tuba will get his lights here. And then we'll probably also head straight to Forbidden Woods, grab both swords. Then yeah, now we're missing Note to Mom, and we're missing the last shard.
Yeah, we're missing Note to Mom and 1 shard is all we haven't found. And maybe it's on Ghost Ship.
Yeah, it could be, yeah. Dang. Oop. Tuba. Bonking. Classic.
Yeah, definitely easy to do when you're trying to roll your way up there.
Yeah.
Tuba gonna be kicking himself finding those lights. Knowing
Yeah.
he could have had them for Jalhalla if he just committed to the leafless ET.
Oh, that jump slash. I hate that jump slash.
It's spooky,
On Blueshan's side.
But he got it. He made
He
it
did
look
get it.
easy, so
Yep.
who are we to judge?
All right. Tuba also hasn't done Big Pig. Maybe might be like a little spook that he forgot something there. Probably not though. I think he's just gonna do Forbidden Woods here.
Yeah. I think the things he would have been spooked to have found on Big Pig, he then found inside of Earth Temple.
Yeah, yeah.
Specifically the leaf and the lights. So
Yeah, not equipping Leaf though. Not sure what his plan is. Okay, it is. Okay, just maybe forgot to equip Leaf then.
yeah, we're gonna see Sean here, and I didn't ever see what was on Small Island.
No,
First
yeah.
time Sean picked it, so I'm not sure if it's
Yeah, well, saving means that it must have been dead, surely. So I suspect Bushan will just sail down to Angular as Tuba does. Forbidden Woods. Gonna check our
Orca Mail.
Orca Mail. That could be our notes from Mom. That'd be convenient. Since
That
we're
would
right in front
be-
of a mailbox.
No, it's Moblin's letter.
Dang.
Different, wrong note.
Yeah. Alright. If he was gonna peek it now.
Equipping that hookshot tells me, oh no, he's going Angular.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking maybe that means he's going Cabana, but no, Angular instead.
Mm.
And also, going way back to when I was talking about Tuba breaking into Cabana, knowing that delivery bag is hinted towards a shard 100% makes sense at that point.
Mm.
You're gonna find delivery bag, or at least it's in logic. Actually, no, you're gonna find it because you need it for Baito.
For sure, yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, I guess if Sean puts off Cabana for a long time,
Mhm.
that would be bad. But otherwise, I think he's in a pretty strong position right now.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, what does Tuba have over Blue Sean? Cabana?
Cabana,
And
Angular, but Sean's doing Angular right now,
yep.
and
done with it.
and some of the
That's true.
Creeb, which was the delivery bag, and he
Mhm.
started the delivery quest and did the trading. He just hasn't turned it in.
Yeah.
Because Sean doesn't have that delivery bag yet. But
Yeah.
Sean here also will get to door cancel with hide and seek and check Lenzo's chests and
Mhm.
Pompey and Vera. So that might be pretty big for him getting these checks now.
Mm-hmm. Also, Tuba didn't do Mila, and
That's
so,
true.
Yeah,
That's
if
true.
we find
We are
those last
still...
Tingle statues, and that ends up being something.
Yeah, that would be a huge time loss for Tuba if...
Mm.
What if what's in Lenzo's is both Tingle statues? And then
Ouch.
Ankle has note to Mom?
Yep. Yeah. I mean, the thing is, is Blueshine going to do Wind Temple from here? Right? Because you're already here in Windfall.
It's very
You're-
possible, yeah.
You're missing one shard, one note to Mom, and delivery bag, which you will get here on
Yeah.
Windfall.
Assuming he does
So-
the night checks. I think he
Sure,
will,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I don't see why you wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because maybe Tuba can go mode Wind Temple, and that maybe will bring him back. Whereas Blueshine will do all the Wind Temple, and then it's come down to when Sean goes to Cabana.
That's true. Although I imagine, it's so hard to justify putting off Cabana for too long when you have all the items for it. It's 3 checks, which is less than Wind Temple. That's fair, but
Yeah.
we'll just have to see when he makes his way there.
Yeah.
I
Sean
do
might go
imagine
for it.
he'd go Wind Temple after Windfall here.
Yeah. I mean, when you get the delivery bag, then you're thinking, okay, I'll just do Windfall last, because I'll just turn Zenar and then do Wind Temple, sorry.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Maybe do all the overworld first to be super safe. But I don't know if Sean's gonna do it, because yeah. I mean, like Claire said, going into ET there without having hide and seek done.
Yeah, no lights, no leaf, went to ET, didn't get punished for it. Sometimes you just make the right gamble.
Yeah. All right, Lenzo door cancelers. What did you find Okay. Well,
Nothing.
this game sucks. As long as Pompey and Vera has have nothing, then I can live with it though. All right, sword number 1 from Forbidden Woods on Tuba's side. Oh, now he's checking for
Tuba, yeah,
the
I'm trying to
ghost ship.
figure out what he stored. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll see if he
I
tracks
think
it on his
by
tracker.
now he should know.
He's not tracking it, so maybe not.
Oh, I think he just clicked a shard, maybe?
Maybe
Maybe he lost track of his own shards? I don't know.
Yeah, we'll see.
He should be able to
Hey, let's
deduce
go. Pompey and Vera.
that it's Ghost Ship chart. Yeah, Pompey and Vera with the big L. Oh, but also, Sean does have that Moblin's letter now. So when he gets this delivery bag on Windfall, he'll be able to check that too, which we also haven't seen.
Yeah.
Kind of annoying that you have to change it tonight to get this delivery bag and then back today to start Zunari's quest.
Yeah, and this is gonna just propel the ghost ship farther in its cycle.
Yeah, exactly. Although, maybe it would put Ghost Ship at Spectacle.
Good, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, after Spectacle, it's in really rough locations until Great Fish. Which would be very convenient for Blueseangfh2.
Several nights away, though.
But I don't know if it's quite there yet. Alright, Blueseangfh2's sticking around, not save warping, so this tells me that he's probably gonna do the creep now.
Yeah. Not surprised, but... Oh god, what's also possible, though, is that, like, the other Tingle statues are just in Wind Temple, at which point, huge advantage for Sean.
If he goes, yeah.
Yeah. But just because, because Tuba skipped Mila, if the reason Wind Temple's not foolish is because it has Tingle statues and Ankle has the shard or the note to Mom, that could be...
Yeah, but what if it's not foolish because Ankle has a bottle?
Then I hope both runners get that bottle, because...
oh no! Did he get it? I don't think did he shoot it? What? Wait.
I think he got storage, maybe?
Oh, okay.
Mila was hinted as a statue. Yeah, to answer the question from chat.
Delivery bag. So, gonna mail Maggie's letter here. Yeah, you have to be careful with the storage. It's not just a time save storage because you cannot get transparent chests if you store the cutscene. But I'm sure Blueseangfh2 peeked it when he first did Mila.
That is the common time to peek it, so I assume you're right.
Let's see if Tuba goes for fire arrow strats. No.
No, not even trying.
Yeah, might not like the position. He does have it equipped, so might have been looking for it, but...
Really quick boomerang knockdown, though.
Yeah, 2 throws, and didn't really have to move around. So
very
nice
solid Kelly Demos, yeah.
Yeah, now Tuba is a shard up on Blueseangfh2. And has Outset and Windfall left to do, and Ghost Ship once he realizes he has it. But he hasn't tracked down his tracker, so not yet.
Let's see what does Maggie give us. Garbage.
Also
let's go.
Swimmers are gamers.
Thanks for nothing, Maggie. I guess she did give us a bow at the start of the seed. What more could we ask for?
Yeah.
I guess I'm being the Yeah, I wonder, does Blueseangfh2 go Wind Temple here, or does he clean up his overworld before heading in?
It is really hard to say. Alright, post-mend. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely isolated for Blueseangfh2 because it's the only check left. But Tuba didn't do Big Pig, whether by accident or intentional. And I think that's where he's going now. No, he's going to Windfall.
He's going to Windfall. I imagine here Tuba turns in Zunari and Mila, or Maggie, rather, and then goes Wind Temple.
I can see it, yeah.
And for both runners at this point, I don't dislike the Wind Temple play. It wasn't hinted
No,
foolish, so you'd assume it's not. There's a chance it's foolish and unhinted, but that's less likely than it just having something. So yeah, Blueshan is heading to Wind Temple here, but critically, if the Shard and Note to Mom are in Wind Temple, then Tuba will hit his Go mode in here, and Sean will not. Also true if there's something on Zunari, because Sean just picked up the flower, but Tuba will actually get to turn in the check.
Yeah. And the only check we have left is Outset Fairy. Right? After this, we'll have seen every overworld check other than Outset Fairy.
Yeah. And Tuba did now see Ghost Ship.
Okay. Oh yeah, Ghost Ship. Totally forgot about that.
Yeah, we haven't seen Ghost Ship yet, but Tuba did suss out that he's not gotten it. And Tuba checking Lenzo, gonna be disappointed. Whole lot of nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, it's anyone's game. I'm guessing Tuba did Tsunari, yeah. Or no?
You know, he did the trading quest. I assume he's gonna turn it in when he checks Pompey and Vera too.
I see. Ooh. Not getting.
His win's a little weird for.
A little weird, yeah. Should be able to get it. Oh, first chest is a spiky.
In Wind Temple. Wow, what could we have gotten? What could it have been? Please be the last bottle. Please be the last bottle. I want to find all 4 bottles this seed.
It would be nice.
That's
It's Note to Mom.
Wildly disgusting.
Yeah.
Because you know that has a shard behind it, and then there's also the letter from Baito's mom.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, just like a shard now. And like you say, once you find Note to Mom and Shard, or once Tuba finds Note to Mom and Shard, he's Go mode.
Yeah.
So
assuming he remembers that Baito hint.
Right, that's true, yeah.
We know he lost a hint already in ET. And Tsunari with nothing.
Okay. So yeah, it's just Outset Fairy now, and then that Note to Mom in the overworld. So yeah, Tuba will just go straight into Wind Temple here, I suspect. Could play safe and go Outset first.
I would rather not.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he's gonna do that. Now if Outset Fairy is the shard, then that's gonna suck.
Outset Fairy is the
fan.
shard. That's well, I mean that's kind of bad for both of them.
It is bad, but it would be probably over for Blueshan if Tuba got a shard and then got Note to Mom first check Wind Temple.
Yeah, that's true. But I think if Outset Fairy is the shard, that's kind of rough for both of them because they're both going to end up full clearing Wind Temple, and then Tuba, all he has left is Outset Fairy at that point. Unless we find 2 Tingle statues in Wind Temple.
Yeah.
Or a single Tingle statue in Wind Temple and then another one on Baito's mom.
Yeah.
This seed still has the potential to be extremely annoying beyond just Leaf and Lights in Earth Temple.
Yeah.
There's Sean picking up a small key in the chest behind Stonehead. Do need one of those for this dungeon.
Yeah.
I assume we're going to find all of them. Whether or not we open them, who knows?
Note to Mom here for Tuba. Yeah. Because it's a key. Oh,
Looks
down
like
there.
a key in the middle of hub room, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, because I definitely think Tuba's routed this seed better. Blueshan definitely a little slower doing certain checks because of the order in which he routed stuff. So in a full clear, I'd advantage Tuba.
I would agree. I also think Blueshan's route, while I don't agree with all of the decisions, I think all of his decisions made sense in the moment, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like a glaring, like, with what he knows, he clearly shouldn't be doing this. It was just,
Yeah.
The decisions he made happened to be a little suboptimal based on where the items ended up being. But obviously the runners don't know where the items are. So
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like Sean's early routing just came down to, or both their early routing came down to peeking Beetle, finding that
Yeah.
hammer.
Tuba seeing Beetle had that hammer and then immediately finding a sword and going, I am prioritizing Forsaken Fortress super fast. Oh, that's spiky.
Be a shard.
It could be
And
the
what
last
other
bottle.
items? It could be a bottle. It could be a Tingle statue.
Bottle, Tingle
another
statue, or
magic.
Picto, or another magic. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, keep your eyes open, everybody. What's it gonna be? Yeah, make sure you don't that you
Make sure
don't
you
save
don't
warp
delete
here.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll say it's junk.
Okay,
He's
he's
just gonna
turning.
delete it outright.
Yeah, he's gonna void.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
At this point, go peek the chest just in case they kill you, or kill them. That works too.
Oh yeah, that's right. Second magic is on expensive beetle.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Uh,
Tuba did the double take. We talked about it for so long.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
He only had
Damage.
4. That's the last shard. I think.
Right, Mogera, Cabana, and Bitomail. Yeah, that's the last shard.
Bitomail, yeah.
Yeah, so that would be Tuba's go mode. Yeah, so as soon as Tuba comes in here and hopefully doesn't delete the shard, he can just go mode the rest of Wind Temple. He has a small key already.
We are, and he'll know where the big key is. Well, sort of. He won't know that. Oh, he might. He might void, see it's another key chest in there, open it, and then he sees that this is a key.
Mm-hmm.
He might be able to not do the big key skip, but we'll see.
We'll see, yeah. It's kind of nice to not do the big key skip just because if something bad happens in the boss, you can come back and pick up the shard.
As long as Tuba remembers that Bitomail was a hinted shard,
Yep.
he will know he's in go mode.
Yes. Which means he will skip. Well, what is this?
I'm
More
still
bait?
always a little worried. Oh.
So it's all bait from here.
I'm a little worried about Tuba remembering his hints ever since the ET, but
yeah, I mean, even if he full clears Wind Temple, though, I still think he has an advantage. Because, like,
yeah, I agree.
Just comes down to checking your mailbox at that point. And
yeah.
surely that's not too far away. Yeah. Manenko 4th bottle? Could be. Could even be in here. Yeah, Tuba gonna get away with not doing melee this seed. I think it's a reasonable play, just because you never know where your 4 other Tingle statues are gonna be.
Tuba showing off why I use the Wind Waker to turn around right there.
Nope. Struggling a little bit with the CSS.
Yeah. Both runners had a little trouble here, but unfortunately Sean had to end up killing a Dark Nut.
Alright, so Tuba's gonna check his inventory looking for that shard. Gonna do a quick count. Still? Okay, now he's thinking. Okay, he wants this key just in case it's the big key, I guess. It's fine. And yeah, Lushan's just gonna continue clearing Wind Temple.
Tuba should know he's in go mode, but we'll know if he realizes it based on how he routes from this point on.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, considering he's going for this key, like,
I could see at this point, since you already saw the other key in the middle of the hub room, being like, maybe this is the big key, or the other, like, you know, one of them has to be the big key. I could understand opening both of them at that point, being like,
yeah, but
I don't have to do the big key skip.
Yeah. I mean, that tells me that he should know he's in go mode. Because if you weren't in go mode, I don't think you would get that key.
Maybe.
Because you're just doing the rest of the dungeon.
Oh no! He forgot to open the warp pot!
That's a little more time lost. more time given over to Blueshan to catch up. Unfortunate. Did he forget, or did he like? Because I've thrown the bomb and missed the pot, or maybe walked through the door before it opened or something.
Maybe. I don't remember. All I know is the warp pot's not open.
Whoops. Alright, so YouTube is gonna have to do a little walk of shame here. And Blueshan should remember that kill enemies is hinted dead, so can just go straight to the boss here. And so it is up to Blueshan now to rush Cabana, get the Bido Shard, and
this could be another super close race, yeah. Because he has to get the Cabana and the Baito Shard, but Tuba still needs to get the Baito Shard, and then they have and they have to kill Mulgaro, which obviously Blueshan's a little closer to. All right.
It is a lower chest.
Tuba
Cabana,
not
so
going into the mini boss or the thing, so Tuba realizes he's in go mode.
Yep.
That's.
Makes
God,
sense.
I just kill these P-hats at this point. Flying enemies are the worst thing in this game.
Yeah. No, kill all is hinted. If Blueshan does it, then he forgot his hints.
The shard is in lower Cabana. It's the second chest in Cabana. Yeah, kill all was hinted as dead, so neither runner would have done it.
Yeah, I mean, for the options for Blueshan, he has Minenko, which I could see checking. It's a very fast check. Outset Fairy, Ghost Ship, and Cabana. So all paths lead to Cabana right now.
I could also see checking Minenko pretty quickly, just because there's the mailbox right there too. So Cabana has more checks. Minenko's right next to the mailbox. It's kind of an easier mailbox to get to, arguably.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, is this race going to come down to whether or not Blueshan checks Minenko?
Oh, God.
Like that tiny amount of time going to Windfall?
That would be wild.
Yeah.
If he does. We still don't know.
We'll see, yeah. But, you know, Tuba is very close behind Blueshan in this dungeon.
Yeah.
So definitely an advantage for Tuba overall.
Yeah, I
mean, he's go mode too.
I think Tuba has an advantage over Blueshan right now, but it is pretty close.
Yeah. But Mulgara has decided matches in this tournament already.
That's true.
And it might just do so again.
God, if either runner doesn't get the last snipe on Mulgara and then spawns in the dungeon warp, that could call the race pretty quickly.
Yeah.
If both runners have that happen to them, I will laugh. Not at them, but with them. Just to be clear.
I mean, yeah. They'll be laughing after the race, perhaps, if they both get it. But definitely crying during the race.
Crying during the race.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah. Quick end that one. Yeah, that was an interesting grab by Blueshan there. Not actually targeting the tongue, but still getting it. It's wild.
Hey, whatever works, works.
Yeah. Alright, come on, Sean, get that snipe. Don't get sucked into the warp after the fight. Nice.
Okay, he got the snipe. And that is Mulgara down for Blueshan.
Okay, Tuba also getting the snipe, maybe even getting the re-grab. No.
Oh, not getting it.
Yeah,
and all things considered, for 4 DRM, a pretty quick seed.
Yeah, actually, yeah.
4 DRM, Leaf in Earth Temple.
Oh!
Oh no, okay, Tuba's in danger now.
Okay. Just needs to not get sucked by the warp. Like, what are the chances, right? This room is so big. There's no way. Ain't no way.
Okay, it's terrifying for Tuba. If that warp, and if it is, he has to go back into Wind Temple, go all the way back through the dungeon, and he doesn't have the warp pot open.
Doesn't have the warp pot, yeah.
So that would be a huge time loss for him at this point.
Okay.
Okay, no, he's fine. He's fine. He's very far away from it, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Is Sean gonna go Cabana?
No,
doing
he's doing
Zunari.
Zunari. That's right. Sean hasn't done Zunari, so Manenko and Zunari are both available for him on Windfall.
But this isn't even a check. I would just do Cabana here.
Yeah.
Or Manenko. Like, I don't know. Or was this spiky? Maybe? I know. Yeah. You're one item from go. You need to prioritize checks, I think.
Yeah, this is... I think he's scared of Zunari based on how long ago he could have gotten that delivery bag.
Mm.
Which is why I imagine he's doing it, but that's gonna give Tuba an even more concrete lead here.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And
Yeah,
Tuba
this...
heading straight to the quickest mailbox.
Yeah, Bushan's just gonna go back to Windfall here. There's no way you do, or you trade the flower and not go back to Windfall.
If he traded the flower and then went to Cabana, I would be flabbergasted.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. But yeah, just gonna get Zanari here.
I mean, if he did, it would bring the race back to being a
Tuba
little
getting
bit
the bonus
closer,
mail.
but... Oh, yeah.
Don't be Hurricane Spin. Okay, ooh,
Ooh,
a bet.
that's
I'll
health.
take that. 6 hearts. That's a lot more than usual. That's
All right, Manenko, are you gonna be
abnormal.
the bottle? Come on, Manenko.
Ah.
Manenko, you loser. I'm sorry, that was mean.
Dang.
You're not you when you're hungry.
It's true. Looking forward to a Thanksgiving dinner, flying to Canada, and
Yeah.
then celebrating Canadian Thanksgiving.
Right after this restream, I'm driving up to Vancouver, and yeah, that is the completed Triforce here for Tuba. Sean about to get his 7th shard. Okay, but surely Sean goes Cabana instead of Outset Ferry, right?
Yes.
Surely.
For sure. Alright, Tuba with a lead going into Hyrule. Should
Yeah.
not lose this lead.
Into Hyrule, right around 140-40, I think. That's going to be a very strong lead.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but what if Outset Ferry has the 4th bottle? Never mind, Sean, go check Outset Ferry. It is
True.
super important to me. Understandably, he's not.
Yeah.
He's saying, 3 chests versus 1. Where do I go looking for a single item?
Yeah.
He's...
I mean, some runners will like do like a meta game, like maybe my opponent isn't finished yet, so it's gotta be gross or something. But you can't do that in Wind Waker, at least I don't think.
You can't do that in Wind Waker. Also, at this point, like at 140, saying I'm 1 item from go mode and my opponent hasn't finished yet, that doesn't mean it has to be gross.
No,
you know?
yeah.
If what's on ankle? Oh, the bottle? If the bottle's on ankle, we haven't found all the Tingle statues. Who cares? We actually know some of the Tingle those 2 Tingle statues have to be foolish.
Yeah.
Oh, they don't.
Well, if it's a bottle ankle, I guess it doesn't have to be, yeah.
No, actually, they can't be. And we haven't seen Outset Fairy, Ghost Ship, or Master Sword Chamber. So I guess they don't have to be foolish, but they almost certainly are.
Yeah. Like, where are the odds?
At which point the bottle's probably not on ankle. The bottle's probably, like, in the bottom of the ocean somewhere. Let's be honest.
Yeah. Have we seen seeds in this tournament having all 4 bottles?
I can't think of one. I can think of several where we got 3.
Yeah.
or like found 2 and 1 was hinted somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't think of one where we got all 4.
No, I don't either.
Sean, 1 shot away now from finding that last shard. But that's going to be like a 4-minute lead or something for Tuba going into high roll, which is, for these runners, that's over half of a high roll. So that's a pretty commanding lead for Tuba at this point.
Yeah. At this point, like, the runners in top 12 will not lose this advantage.
Almost certainly not.
Yeah.
Stranger things have happened, but I wouldn't bet on it.
Yeah. Maybe if one of them was going for a hover or something, but standard high roll here with this lead, ain't no way.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to lose this lead from this point.
Yeah.
Unless, just the biggest off day for Puppet Gannon.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, both runners played well. Just routing differences affecting how you do islands and stuff like that.
Yeah, that was a 144.05 entrance there from Sean, so that's about 3.5 to 4 minutes difference here heading into high roll.
Quick snipe there by Tuba. Oh, just missing the tail.
Clipping the rope, heard the little ping. Ooh, did it again.
Oh, dropping.
Oh, and he shot the rope. Oh, is he gonna hit it?
Oh
my God! What a shot!
Nicely done by Tuba.
What a shot! He wasn't missing the tail. He was shooting down the rope to put on a great show for the restream. What a shot! You don't see those so very often.
Yeah, it's like the inverse trog shot because you're shooting the tail as it's going up, whereas trog shot you're shooting it as Puppet Gannon is coming down.
Yeah, that's true.
Well done. All right, let's see some crypt shots here. Gonna go for magic reveal, so actually going
just
to
drinking the soup.
Yeah. That's fair.
Kind of hoping you don't get hit though at this point. If you can take this soup into Gannon, that would feel real nice.
Oh, nice double
there for
crypt.
Tuba. Very solid.
Clean. That's what you need. Alright, snake phase. Oh, missing the first snipe, but gets it on the turn, I guess.
He does still have 2 shots worth of magic in him.
Just going for the quick spins. Maybe trying to conserve the soup.
I think he's got 2 light arrows here. Ooh.
Yeah. Nice. Very clean.
Doesn't get pinged. Yeah, is taking the that soup into Gannon.
So yeah, assuming he doesn't void in grapple skip here.
Yeah.
Or fall and not
or fall and all the way down to the floor. Yeah. Well, if he falls and doesn't get the leave quickly, he doesn't have a ton of magic to work with.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, overall that was a very clean Puppet Gannon.
Oh, falling, but gain the leaf.
There's the leaf. All right. Well, now he does not have enough magic if he screws up grapple skip.
Yep.
So a little spooky, but
all right, gets grapple skip.
But just get the trick, dummy.
Yeah.
Why does it matter if you don't have enough magic to screw up the trick if you just get the trick?
Exactly. Here we go. Ganondorf fight. Soup already drunk.
And worth noting, he got that pog slide. Looked pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Ooh, Zelda saving Tuba. I think Tuba's about to bounce off this wall as this cutscene ends, though. Oh, wow.
Nice.
How did he thread that needle?
Alright, so yeah, Tuba gonna deal the finishing blow here as Blueseangfh2 enters Puppet Gannon. And that is going to be GG's to the series for Tubamann, taking it 2-0 and moving on in the lower bracket.
GG's to Tuba. With a final time of 1:47.38.
Yeah, overall clean run. Some questions in Earth Temple, but other than that, yeah, clean run by Tuba.
So, and I think we will be getting our runners in for an interview. Welcome on in, Tubamann and Blueseangfh2. GG's.
GG.
GG's.
GG's to the both of you. Yeah, I mean, I guess I'll start off and ask, what did you think about the seed, both of you?
I thought it was okay.
Mm.
Leaf and Earth Temple was kind of gross.
Mhm.
We were saying we think you got. It was a pretty big relief for you when you found that leaf in Earth Temple, based on the overworld you still had left going
Yeah.
into Earth Temple.
Mhm.
It like kind of just had to be in there. It was my thought. I was like, it has to be in here. Like we can do all of it. Just go in.
Oh, it could have
Mhm.
been on hide and seek at that point.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
Yeah, always scary to leave behind 2 Spear Zero checks.
Mhm.
But yeah, both of you committed to Earth Temple when you got there. And yeah, there was Leaf, and also lights in the basement.
Yep.
Sean had that for Jalhalla too, but you got that after. You
Yep.
had some weird stuff in Earth Temple, Tuba.
Yeah.
You
I-
want kind of
I did want
discuss
to
that?
ask you, Tuba, why did you choose to go to the room where you spawned the light before the Floor Master room?
Because I didn't think Leaf was gonna be in there.
Mm.
I was like, there's no way Leaf is in there. It's just gonna be 2 keys, right? And so I went in there, and then everything went wrong. And once I lost Bentley, it was like, well, I'm gonna have to go back anyway, so I guess I'm just gonna have to commit to left side here. And
Mhm.
then I ended up finding that Leaf, and I was like, well, now I'm just double angry, you know. But I mean, it worked out in the end.
Yeah.
Because then I was able to do all of left side and then store the Picto box to then go to the basement again.
Yeah.
It was not the worst organic routing. It was just bad organic routing.
Yeah, it was interesting. I mean, apart from that, I think both of you played the seed very well. I think one of the big things that kind of changed how you routed the early game was, Tuba, you peeked the beetle ship and saw it was hammer,
Yep.
and Sean didn't. So as soon as you got the sword, I'm sure Forsaken Fortress was on your mind, which is what brought you to Outset to buy the hammer.
Yep.
And then you found the bombs and hookshot fairly early, whereas Blue Shot, you ended up putting off Outset until fairly late.
Yeah.
And that kind of made your routing a little weird. Like your open just storage in paw print was impressive, but it did kind of lose you
think-
time compared
Yeah.
to Tuba. Yeah.
Mhm.
Bombs just being Sphere Zero at outset.
Yeah. Were you just kind of like greeting until you could do more checks at Outset, or hook shots?
Yeah, I
you
was
could do
kind of
times?
hoping. I was like hoping that I would get like a bottle or like just other stuff to like route in around outside, but didn't happen.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah. And that's just rando.
Yeah, it was funny for me because I fully intended to get that hammer, do the stuff there, and then just go FF right after, with or
Mhm.
without bombs.
Hmm.
And then bombs were there, and I was like, well, I mean, this is just. And then hookshot as well to put Helmarock in logic, and I was like, I mean, this is just telling me something here. I guess I'm just going.
Yeah. Yeah, and so too, but you just had the cleaner route through the seed. You even went. You had Cabana done before Wind Temple, so as soon as you saw the shard in left alcove, you knew you were go mode.
Mhm.
Whereas Sean, you lost a little time there in Wind Temple because you did kind of do the remaining checks.
Yeah, full cleared.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tuba, I
And-
wanted to ask you about Wind Temple. Did you put a bomb by the warp pot, or did you just forget to open it?
I don't know.
We were trying to figure out if you forgot to open the warp pot, or maybe if you put the bomb down but then went through a door too soon, or maybe the bomb was too far away.
Yeah, I genuinely have no clue. I just think that honestly, my entire Wind Temple was just scuffed.
Also, GG's to Sean on Restream. Just put the sword in Ganon's head.
GG.
GG's.
GG.
Yeah, it was a little weird. And then when you didn't get the last grab on Mulgur, we're like, oh no, we've seen this one, and you don't have the warp pots open. So if
Yeah.
you get sucked out, more time given over
Yep.
to Lushan there.
That is
But,
true. I didn't even think about it.
It was a little scary there. Yeah.
Mhm. I mean, if I can be completely honest with you, half of this seed decisions were basically just I checked out after the 16-minute mark. Because after the bird soft locked, I was like, well, it's over.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
mad. And I was kind of like, I'm just expecting this to go to game 3. I'm not going to think too hard about this, and I'm just going to do
I see.
what I feel like. Which is
Mhm.
why I decided to say, Mila, Tingle statue, yeah, no, we ain't doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Because
Yeah, we
any other
were
time
wondering.
any other time I would have done it and routed it in with the delivery stuff, not delivery, with the House of Wealth stuff. But
I was surprised you didn't do it because you had fire and ice before you would have done Mila.
Well, can I be honest with you? At that time, I was
Please.
greeting Picto.
Oh yeah.
Because then I could store the Lenzo's house with Picto. But then, as time went on, it went from greeting for Picto into I have 2 and no more. I'm not doing Mila until it is my last one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
Because I got done with Forbidden Woods and had only 1 dungeon left with only 2 left. So when I went to Windfall with everything, it was like, there's just such a high odd that one of them is in a foolish location that I'm just not even gonna.
Yeah, I definitely don't disagree with skipping it, at least initially. I think I would have done it during the Fire and Ice stuff, maybe.
Yeah,
But yeah, it worked out for you in the end, for sure.
it did.
Yeah. You also didn't do Big Pig on Outset when you got power bracelets from Grandma Mail. Did you forget about that check, or were you gambling it?
100%.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah,
That's what we figured.
No, I clicked on power bracelets on my tracker, saw Earth Temple completely open, and was like, "Fuck," and just was like, "Well, Leaf's in there. I'm just going." And then it was about halfway to there that I looked at my tracker and saw, "Oh wait, Big Pig is in Logic as well."
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
I guess I'm saving that for Outset Ferry, and then
Yeah, we saw you like kind of like pause during that sale, and you're like, "Ugh," and it probably was kind of on your mind, like, what if that's Leaf? What if that's
yep,
Lights? How screwed am I by forgetting that check?
yeah, that was exactly my thought process. But
Mhm.
I decided to say, well, since I made the choice, we're gonna commit to it until it's uh, convenient for me to go back for Outset Ferry. But
Mhm.
then, Leaf opened everything else up, so it was like, well, that's just
Yeah,
basically lost location.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, no, I mean it was an intense race. GG's to Tuba for winning the series. Commiserations to Blue Sean. Unfortunately, that is the end of your tournament run.
I'm free.
Yeah. I mean,
Top
I
12
think
though.
you've yeah, like
Top
I think
12 is a
you've
really respectable finish.
I
Yeah.
feel like you've definitely become like more and more formidable as the tournament went on. And yeah, I think you're gonna be a very scary runner going into season 7 if you choose to participate in that for sure.
I agree.
Yeah.
So GG's to you.
Thanks. Thanks. I'll see about next season. I was thinking about it.
Yeah.
I mean, it left, especially after yesterday's finish where we were only 3 minutes apart. I definitely was feeling a little fearful because I knew that the series could go either way.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Tuba, you do move on. You face the winner of KitKat versus Spytron, and I believe they have their matches scheduled for Wednesday. Both their matches scheduled for Wednesday, with Kit having a 1 game advantage here over Spy. Do you have any thoughts about that matchup? Who do you think is gonna win? How do you feel about facing that person in the next match?
Either way, the matchup is scary.
Mm.
I think, there is no such thing as an easy matchup moving on. And honestly, this matchup wasn't easy either. So I am very much like, I respect all of the grind that either runner could do. And I'm going to have to stay on my toes for the entire thing and pray to God that Humrock is a good bird.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want another insight, when are we moving to 1.11 for S6?
Yeah, it would be nice to have to not worry about that kind of RNG deciding games for sure.
Well,
Yeah.
the bad news, Tuba, is 1.11 doesn't even exist yet. So
True, but it will.
1.11 doesn't exist. It can't hurt you.
1.11 doesn't exist. Helmrock can hurt you.
Yeah.
But yeah, GG's. And yeah, I guess we'll hand it off to Zeno unless Quali, you have anything else, or if the runners have anything else to add.
Other than just thanks to our trackers, Cube David and Jade Minibo. I'm trying my best, but I'm dumb. So I'll just say Jade. And to Tuba and Blueseangfh for putting on a great race.
Yeah.
Thanks for having us on Restream.
Yeah, no
Mhm.
worries, no worries. And as Tandra alluded to, we do have more things coming up on ZSR. We have what we like to call the industry a metric butt ton of ZSR going on. We have a lot of Z2R going on. We have a race coming up for Z2R. There's Swiss round fours tomorrow. That would be Tuesday, 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. Eastern, as well as 10 p.m. and 11 p.m. Eastern. That same Tuesday. As far as Wind Waker, I don't believe it's going to be getting a restream, but Game 2 of Spy vs. Kit's going to be Wednesday at 1 p.m. with the Game 3, if needed, following directly after that. And then on that same Wednesday, as in 2 days from now, we have on the 10 o'clock, we have more Z2R. And then come back around to Saturday, the 14th, we have two excellent Wind Waker races coming out at the same time, or close to the same time. At 10 a.m., we have Lenampy versus Gold Quiver. That's going to be game one in the same round as this one, Losers Bracket Top 12. And then our first match of semifinals, I think, which is going to be Advo versus Alex, game one, 11 a.m. Saturday. You're not going to want to miss that one. And that's going to be it for right now. We are actually going to send you over to someone who may or may not be playing Zelda. I have no idea what they're playing right now. But Spike Vegeta is doing a charity stream right now called Speedrun Coliseum. And go over there, support, donate if you can. They are a friend of ZSR. Have participated in a lot of Uter in past years, so we're going to go ahead and say hi to them if I spell. And thank you all for being here. Bye.
GG.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.